I'm going to speak about a very interesting topic today. Let me dive into that topic. But before that, I'd like to picture you a perfect world where there are no obstacles, everything is smooth. That would have been beautiful, right? Unfortunately, such perfect world does not exist. There are always a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles that we have to go through. Obstacles in the world, and so is in your life. But that's what makes our life interesting, right? So there wouldn't have been any fun if there were no challenge. Life would have been absolutely boring then. There are challenges, there are obstacles, there are issues every now and then in our day-to-day life and whatnot. But if you have noticed, there are people who have mastered their way, who have brilliantly crafted their way to cope up and deal with these challenges and making those obstacles their opportunities. Right? Uh, at times it feels like, how are they even doing it? What's the hack behind it, right? Uh, and often, at times, it feels like, are they even human? Right? So these are like people performing at their peak, acts like superhuman, picture perfect. So today, I'm going to share a very powerful idea with you, an idea that can help you become a better person, that can help you solve these challenges better and face those obstacles better. And the idea is about having a growth mindset. And in order for me to help you guys with that idea, I'd like to request for a little help from you guys. Will you be helping me? Will you? All right. So now I want you guys to do an imagination exercise with me. So I want you guys to close your eyes for a while. Everyone, please just close your eyes for a while and imagine you pursuing your dreams. What are the dreams you have? What are the things that you want to accomplish in your life? What makes you the happiest? It can be anything. It can be you becoming a content creator. It can be you pursuing a job or career. It can be you becoming an athlete. Just think about that for a moment. Just think that you have accomplished your goals, you are pursuing your goals. Now, I want you to think, what's stopping you from pursuing that dream? That part is very important. Just think for a while, what's stopping you from pursuing that dream? What are these things? Just note that down, and now you can open your eyes. So if you look into that, I'm sure it falls under this category. Either it's a fear of failure, or it's a fear of rejection, or it's a fear of criticism, or it's a fear of change, or it's a fear of the unknown. So it falls under this category. See, all the thoughts and something that is keeping you stopped, that's stopping you from achieving your goals, falls under this category, and it's stemming from a sense of fear. And that fear is called a fixed mindset. Right? So there is a difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset. I myself was born in a small town. Then I was then again raised in a small town. I kept moving between towns to towns because my father was a government officer. So I always had that small surrounding with me. But as I grew up, today, mashallah, the organization that we have, our company is serving people across the world. We are serving millions and millions of people across the world from 195 different countries. So imagine a company from here in Bangladesh serving millions of people worldwide, right? we have been acknowledged and appreciated by our Honorable Prime Minister for the Bootstrapping Excellency Award, right? We have onboarded brand ambassadors like Amy Martinez, Colin Munro, Chris Gale, and made them affiliated with our brand. No such thing has been done before in our country, and we are proud to do so. But then again, if you look at me 15 years ahead from now, my mindset was not like that. I was more of a fixed mindset guy, coming from a very, 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 very rigid background, very conservative background. But then again, I was that guy of that fixed mindset, and then eventually I unlocked the potential of a growth mindset. When someone is thinking from his fixed mindset, at that point of time, intelligence feels like it is fixed, it is something that cannot be changed. But when you are thinking from a growth mindset perspective, you know that intelligence is not fixed, it can be acquired, right? When you face challenges on a fixed mind, you become resilient. But on a growth mind, you embrace those challenges and try to navigate through. And when it comes to feedback, someone having a fixed mindset would take feedback as criticism. On the other hand, when you unlock yourself to have a growth mindset, you think about feedbacks differently. You receive feedback as a way to improve yourself. And when it comes to witnessing others succeeding, when you are someone with a fixed mindset, you don't feel very comfortable. But when you are thinking from a growth mindset perspective, you are seeing others succeed and you are being inspired by them and you are learning from their success, right? So throughout the years, through my personal journey and my study, I have tried to filter out what are the things that helps an individual to perform and shape themselves, shape their mindset to a growth mindset, and convert those obstacles into opportunities, those challenges into chances. So let's have a walk through them. 1. Continuous self-evaluation and improvement. So we all know about SWOT, right? More or less we all know about SWOT. All our life we have been doing SWOT. So we are doing SWOT in our universities, in our school life, in our work life, but mostly on different projects, XYZ. But have we ever done any SWOT on ourselves? Right? So as the great mind Socrates says, know thyself. Have you ever done? Do you know the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats you have? So that's something we need to do, and that's something we need to have documented so that we can know ourselves better and we can actually work on these things, right? So we have to build on our strength, improve on our weaknesses, focus on our opportunities, and eliminate the threats that we have. And as we learn to navigate this SWOT, we will find a different version of ourselves. Do you agree on that? Right. Moving on to that, setting smart goals. When I'm talking about setting smart goals, it's not just goal. It's like smart goals. How do we do that? We have to set goals so that we can actually get those goals into reality, right? So think yourself, you are playing a role in a movie. I want you to fast forward your life 10 years ahead. So think yourself, you are playing in a movie and you are 10 years ahead. And now recap your life. What do you want to see yourself in next 10 years? And if you have to recap from that journey, you can actually reverse engineer the journey that you have, right? In order to achieve, in order to go over there, you needed to do certain things in a certain way that actually took you there, right? On year 5, you had to be somewhere. On year 3, you had to be somewhere. And to be there on your year 3, you had to do something on year 1. And that's how you figure out your way out, right? You need to think from the backward. You need to go to your vision. You need to go 10 years ahead. And then you have to come from the vision. You need to think backwards, and you need to craft your way by going into the vision, looking backwards, and identifying the steps that you need to take in the next 3 months, 1 year, 5 years to accomplish your goal for the 10 year. Right? And while setting up your goal, many of us often set vague goals. For example, if my objective is to lose weight, if I have a goal, 1, lose weight, versus lose 10 kg of weight by the end of December by going to the gym 4 days a week and doing 1 hour workout for 1.5 hours and following the diet given by my nutrition. If I write my goal like that way, whom do you think, that person A and person B, who has a higher probability of getting it succeeded? Person B, obviously, right? So what's important over here is to craft smart goal. Once you break down your goals, it has to be smart. It has to be specific. It has to be measurable. It has to be achievable. It has to be relevant. It has to be time bound. So be specific, set smart goals. Afterwards, embrace failures and be persistent. So I have a favorite quote on this one. What is that? The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. So what happens is, like, while pursuing goals and pursuing dreams, we often give up. But the ones who inspires us, the ones we see successful, are the ones who have also failed hundreds of times. They have countless nights where they were depressed, they were frustrated, they were trying hard, they were working hard. So after those works, they have got there. Even before, if you look into some real life examples, like the founder of KFC, he started at 65 years old. The writer of Harry Potter, his writings was being rejected before publishing. So you have to keep trying, and you have to be persistent about that. And if you hit somewhere like where you are not being able to progress, don't just be disappointed. Because as the quote said, the master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. So coming back to the 4th point, allow yourself to be teachable. This part is also very important. What happens is, like, on a day-to-day basis, we think learning as a very complex thing. Like, okay, I've done my schools, I'm done with my high schools, and I'm now doing my jobs and all. So why do I still have to learn? So there is sometimes a frustration or depression regarding learning, why it has to be so much, why we have to continuously grow and learn. But then again, if you can make learning structured in a way that it is being incorporated in your day-to-day life, and you are making it a habit. Something that is a habit is not a pressure to you, right? Every day you need to do your brushing, right? You need to wake up in the morning, you need to do your toothbrush, right? It doesn't feel like a pressure to you because you are habituated with that. So anything that you are habituated with doesn't feel like a pressure to you. So I'd like to invite you to make learning a habit. Try to learn from your surrounding, from every single moment. Make it a habit of your life so that you can put that pressure away and make it a habit. And you can subconsciously learn from any and every moment. Right? Be adaptable. So in life, there are a lot of situations, a lot of challenges. So we have to have that mindset of keep moving forward, right? The world is changing, now changing faster than ever with the revolution of AIs and bots that we are seeing, right? So in this world, we have to be adaptive, we have to be open. And then being consistent. When it comes to consistency, there is a quote that I really love. Slow progress is still progress. When motivation fails, let discipline lead the way. So I'm sure it happens many times. Like we are super motivated. We want to do something. We initiate it like day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4 it's boom. Right? It happens sometimes. But then again, if you can incorporate a discipline in you, if you can consistently deliver, the best players in the world, the best performers in the world, the best athletes in the world, doesn't matter the situation, doesn't matter if they have a game or not, they're always practicing, right? They're always persistence. So it says something. So looking at the history, the performers are always someone who have consistency. Then this is one important part, which is celebrating small wins. So why this is important? See, let's not make life a race. Like I have to do this, and I have to go there, right? If this is the case, then life can become very daunting at times, right? You need to find happiness in small things you do. You need to find those small wins for you. You are watching here, you're being here, you're enjoying a good show. This is a small win for you. Even if you have small failures, try to learn from those. So make life, celebrate more in life, celebrate even the smallest winnings. So now, these are the concluded summary that I have filtered from my knowledge and experience that I witnessed throughout the years. And before I conclude my speech, I just require 3 volunteers. Can I have their hands? Can I have their hands? A room full of people. So I've got 3. 1, 2, 3. So these are 1, 2, 3. So these 3 volunteers, including me, so we 4. So I would personally connect with you 3, and we will have chats and discussion how we can help each other to do better in life, to have a more happy and fulfilled life. So I personally have one-on-one sessions with you guys. So see, this room was full of people. Every one of them could have grabbed that opportunity, but only a handful attempted for it. So with my ending note, when life gives you an opportunity, make sure to grab it. Thank you.